with this new episode of Astro Dunya. I, astrologer Rajiv Prakash Agarwal, convey the best wishes on here and may 2018 bring a lot of success for you and your family. May your dreams turn true, and may the year prove to be extremely fruitful for you, and may you achieve a higher horizon of success. Friends, 2017 is about to end, and we have 2018 hitting us very soon. So, if you're seriously using astrology, 2017 was a year of financial success for major economies of the world, such as the Indian market, the American market, European markets. Other emerging markets moved on the higher side. So it appeared as if the financial issues have been sorted out at the global level. But the situation is not that very simple. A common man is still in trouble in countries like India, where he's not the beneficiary of growth, owing to issues such as GST demonetization. A common man has actually suffered here. So, from issues like increased unemployment, not meeting financial expectations, and there have been several issues. And on the other front, you witness large conglomerates, business groups, business families that have had a phenomenal growth in this year. Financial position has improved extremely well for them. 2018 2018 is going to be a different year for India as well as other countries in the world. So Saturn is going to be in Dhanu Rashi, Jupiter in Tula, Rahu in Makar, Ketu in Kumbh Rashi, and so this year is going to be full of extreme events. Whenever Mars retrogrades, it leads to disasters at global levels. So in 2018 as well, we're expecting the planetary conditions to enforce higher chances and probability of natural disasters within and outside India. There could be transport related disasters such as air accidents, railway accidents, a lot of other things. There could be a flood like situation, there could be earthquake, could be anything. You never know. And it's gonna be visible everywhere. I hope the loss is minimum. Let's pray to God for that. And for coming down to China, Japan, US, Europe, the situation is very similar elsewhere. On the financial front, stock market seems positive at the moment, but considerable 3 to 4 trend change could be observed, which would confuse the investors. So it is our advice to the traders in the markets that they trade with extreme caution in this year, and you know they get into a buying position only at lower levels, which could be profitable. So coming gold and silver, trend is being very range bound at the moment, and 2018 might open up a different picture, a very positive uptrend cycle for precious metals. This might, there could be a rally which might continue till 2020. So the period after October 2018 seems very bullish for gold and silver, and we might be able to get the feel we had in 2012 for precious metals, wherein the price of precious metals skyrocketed. This time the reasons could be multiple. Increase in geopolitical issues. There could be a state of war, and there's always North Korea trying to fight with US, and it tries to terrorize the mind of people. The dictator has been very unrealistic, but people who don't have much to lose are more dangerous. So on the Indian context, you have Pakistan and China border issues that may turn up the heat. The tension could rise between India and its neighboring countries, and this could lead to severe volatility in the stock market. So in the first week of February 2018, Indian government will be announcing the budget, and a lot of people want to know what might come out from the budget of this year. So as per astrology, there's gonna be a strong budget for the people, wherein you know some really good schemes might come up for for the citizens of India into domains like telecom, agriculture, and extensively catering to the needs of farmers. And there is going to be a special focus on expansion of defense or army, and so the expenditure will increase rapidly. And so the government might also introduce some new development projects in trains or railways, which will cost us a lot of money, and hence there will be a considerable deficit in this budget as well. So, apart from that, there could be some elements which trigger the emotions of a common man into making him believe that it was not worth it. So, people might start losing interest because you have to pay a higher price for long term development. And elections are due in multiple states of the country. And I see Bharatiya Janata Party as doing really good and emerging victorious amongst most of them. And hence, so they might be also able to draw some support from the southern part of the country, which could change the way politics has worked for so many years. So, friends, if you want to know when to enter a particular asset class such as a stock or commodity or currency or bonds, along with the trend, or when precious metals or gold or silver would move up, down, and this and that, and what will happen with base metals, will there be a fall in price of crude oil in 2018? Answers to all such questions are within our annual letter 2018, which is our annual publication, and you're going to get a lot of information in this ebook. So in the previous year's edition, we did an experiment wherein the trend intraday trend chart was developed for precious metals, and it has been extremely appreciated by the investors who bought it in annual letter 2017. And hence we're going to again use the same approach in annual letter 2018, as they said that it has helped them make higher profits, and our team gets a better confidence with this positive feedback from our clients. It worked out really well for gold and silver. Also, we've tried to solve some of the shortcomings that were there in the previous year editions, and hence you'll be able to retain a higher value with this year's edition. I assure you that it's going to be worth it. So 2017 was dominated by cryptocurrencies such as bitcoins, and so what started at $1,000 early 2017 ended up making a high of $20,000 around 20 December, and you know in the next 2 days it fell by a considerable value, making a low of $11,000 after a high of $20,000, which is like quite a surprise. And and then it also bounced back after making that low. So, as per astrology, Bitcoin seems to be in moving in positive direction until the first week of January 2018, and a new high could be made, which means it could break $20,000. So if it moves higher, door is open. So the bottom made around 22nd December should not be breached for now, and hence if you're trading bitcoins, use a stop loss of $11,000. But after the first week of January 2018, I'm not very bullish about the value of bitcoins and other cryptocurrencies. The bubble that started in 2017 might burst. It might burst in 2018. So stay cautious and follow the market because it's really important. In the new year, we're going to bring you a lot of interesting predictions at political and financial fronts, and like there's going to be a special episode which will be released in the first week of January. And that's it for this episode. I would like to say bye for now. Thank you.